Every year I fight this snow on the road with the same boring manufactured plow, and it takes forever. This year, I decided I'm going to completely overdo it with my homemade plows. Look at all that snow. Woo! Woo! Plow snow behind you. I gotta keep some momentum. I didn't put chains on. You got a plow on each end. Front plow made from a giant tractor tire. You can pretty much run into whatever you want unless it's like a child or a small deer. And then you got these chains right here so you can adjust it however far into whichever angle you want. Here's the best part. It's got a winch. This rear plow is called a V-plow. You haul it behind your truck. You throw these two chains on the side to keep it square. And yes, it's a little wider than the truck, but that way you move more snow, so it's worth it. And I've got this giant log on it to keep it digging in the snow. And it also just looks cool. The theory is, this is made of rubber. It's gonna bounce over all the anomalies on the road, leave a cleaner finish. Plus, you can get it into tighter places because you can lift it up and down and you can move it side to side. This one, I'm thinking you can drive faster, clear a wider path, but here's the downside. It's also gonna be a pain to turn around with, and I think it's not gonna be quite as clean. I think it's gonna leave, you know, a little bit on the road. Of course, that's all really just a theory. Let's go do some testing. See what this rear plow can handle. You'll get a wider pass on your first go, but you can't push it all to one side. That stuff flies. Downshift, oh, drifting. Despite what people say, it's really not that bad having to drive through the snow first before it's actually getting plowed. As long as the snow is not 2 feet deep, it handles it pretty well. Getting this old girl up in a third. If it didn't have those two chains keeping it square, this thing would be flung off the road by now, guarantee it. Destroy your neighbor's fence. You can feel it just smacking the rocks. Like I predicted, it doesn't leave quite a clean finish, but look how wide it is. Let's see if I'm right about this leaving a cleaner finish. Quite as wide, so it's not quite as dangerous when you're passing people on the road. I gotta keep some momentum. I didn't put chains on. So, both plows at once might lead to you getting stuck. Usually I can get by without chains when plowing. I got a positive traction front end in this thing, which actually helps a lot. Can't really plow with both in this deeper snow. Now that we're headed back, we'll shove this to the other side and let it start clearing a cleaner path. It squeals when I use the windshield wipers and the heater at the same time. thing to think about is with this front plow, yes, it leaves a cleaner path, but it digs in so much, and in that deeper snow, it builds up and it shoves your front end around, especially when turning. Like right here, it's shoving my front end to one side, I can feel it. Sometimes you can only do half passes like I am now. It definitely leaves a cleaner finish. Look at that. Clear down to the gravel. And you even got this thing sticking out, pushing another 18 inches off. So now that we're coming back, I can only use half of that V-plow, so I'm not shoving snow back to where I already drove. I'm just gonna straddle this up here and let half of that plow push it the rest of the way off. Let this thing go straight. We've seen how it handles plowing a road. Let's test it on a parking lot. Brilliant. I think I'm missing and letting it billow over to the other side, but it's fine. You can also plow snow behind you. You just go back and forth. Look at that. So, each plow is better at a specific task, which means I can plow faster than you can, maybe. Now this honker, it's not quite a clean a finish, but you can drive a lot faster and it leaves a wider pass. Be careful not to hit neighbors' fences. And as I've discovered, you can also push snow in reverse quite well. It's actually pretty nice. That rear plow, in my opinion, way more fun. Now this front plow, it's a little more versatile. You can push stuff straight on. You can angle it both ways. Kind of like a normal plow, only it's homemade and cheaper, which gives it more points. And it's made of rubber, so you can hit things. Leaves a cleaner finish. It's good for something like a parking lot though, as you can see, or at least it would be if I didn't start messing around halfway through and doing donuts. It's besides the point. The point is it works great. You may destroy your neighbor's fence. Otherwise, you're gonna destroy your neighbor's fence. Keep it out of your neighbor's fence. You'll destroy your neighbor's fence. You may accidentally destroy your neighbor's fence, or your neighbor's car, or a child. Don't hit a child, that's not good. Maybe that's a minor flaw.